Hi everyone, I am Aksa Zafar and welcome back to MLTube. Here I share practical tutorials on AI, machine learning and tools that make your tech journey easier. If you love learning step by step with real examples, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video. Now let's get started. In this lesson, we are going to learn how Claude works with the information we give it. We will start by understanding what the context window is, how much information it can hold, and why it's such an important part of building accurate results. We will also look at the /context command, learn a few best practices, and highlight the key things you should always keep in mind. Finally, we will end with a quick demo so you can see how everything we discuss works in a real example. The context window is simply the space where all the information you provide is collected and processed. It doesn't rely on past conversations or previous sessions. It only uses what's currently available inside this space. Think of it like a workspace or a whiteboard. Only the details you write there are considered when generating a response. The size of the context window determines how much information can be processed at one time. For example, the current version can handle around 200k tokens, which is roughly the size of a 400-page book. This space includes everything: your instructions, your code, your questions, and any files you have added, all processed together. Understanding why the context window matters is key to getting accurate and complete results. It only works with the information that's inside it. Anything outside this space is ignored. If the context is incomplete, the output will also be incomplete. When the information you provide is clear, focused, and well structured, the results will be much more reliable and useful. Adding irrelevant details wastes valuable space and can even confuse the reasoning process. And keep in mind, changing the context will always change the answers because the output is based only on what's currently visible. The /context command helps you understand how your workspace is being used and how much space you still have left. It's a quick way to check if your setup is organized and complete before adding more information or running commands. Let's look at a quick demo. I will open Claude and run the /context command. Here you can see the total usage is 59k out of 200k tokens, which means about 30% of the space is currently being used. Here is how it's divided. System prompt around 2.8k tokens, the core instructions that guide the model. System tools about 11.5k tokens, space used by built-in tools and features. Reserved around 45k tokens, space set aside for output and processing. Messages just 8 tokens, which means almost no conversation history is included. And free space about 96k tokens, the amount of room left to add more information. At the bottom, you will also see the total tokens currently used, 757, by the /command in this example. Here are the few best practices to help you make the most of the context window. Always include all relevant files and data so the system has the complete picture. Keep your instructions short and clear to avoid confusion. Summarize larger sections of text or code so there is more space for what matters most. Following these steps will help you use the context window more efficiently and get better results. Think of the context window as the entire field of view. Anything outside of it is invisible and won't affect the results. The more complete, focused, and well organized your context is, the more accurate and helpful the output will be. Let's look at a quick demo to see how context affects the results. I have a folder with two files, app.js and helper.js. In app.js, we import a function called formatDate from helper.js, which is responsible for formatting the date. First, I will ask for issues in code without including helper.js. The system reports a missing dependency because it can't see the format date function. Next, I will include helper.js and run the same request again. This time, it reads the helper file and lists issues from both files. This shows how the information you include directly impacts the result and why managing context properly is so important. Let's quickly recap what we covered in this lesson. We explored the key concepts of the context window, learned how to use the /context command, and discussed best practices to structure information for better results. I hope this gives you a solid foundation to work more efficiently with Claude Code. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to MLTube for more AI and machine learning tutorials.